Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Alpha Central titled Gyms Are Going Bankrupt and 60% of Men Are Leaving. It is rather frustrating to hear that modern women have completely ruined gyms for men. The entitlement these women have is absolutely unbelievable. Now, guys, let's jump into it. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments.
That's an interesting warm-up. What do you call that?
It's just pull squats.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that actually part of your workout?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, not when you're dressed like that. And not here. It's not gonna work.
I can't work out.
Not dressed like that. No. And not doing that. And you're recording it.
Okay. So, you're making me leave?
Yes.
It's obvious she's doing something lewd, but the second she gets called out on it, she tries to be dramatic by saying that the gym won't let her quote unquote work out. They need internet sympathy that badly, and they always have to look like a victim. Women love to pull this excuse when they go to the gym. They try and say that they're wearing revealing clothing because it's hot, but everybody knows they could get away with wearing shorts and a t-shirt, but they always have to wear way more revealing crap. Modern women are oftentimes the worst qualities that are found in children, and it's just shoved into an adult body. That's why they need to prance around on toys that most kids put away by the age of 3.
I smile at everyone, like, I don't know why. Y'all, I was leaving the gym and this girl, she's pulling out in front of me. And why she give me a stank face? Like, it makes no sense to me, girl. Like, why? That's not cute. Actually, it makes you look ugly. So, yeah, like, why can't we just be all girls? Like, smile back, girl. What's the problem? You don't even know me, girl. Chill out.
There are literally a million of valid reasons why she didn't smile back, and one of them is that she is not responsible for validating your feelings, madam. Modern women have turned the gym into a complete minefield where if the men are going to look, then they get shamed for it, and if they don't look, then they're going to get humiliated for not looking at women. Either way, men just don't want to bother with it anymore. It is a lose-lose situation. How much time do you guys think this woman wastes every time some guy walks in front of her camera? She'd probably save 30 minutes every workout if she just stopped complaining.
I mean, come on. Do I even have to say anything? You know, it's obvious that guy walking through a camera was in the wrong and he should be publicly executed. And if you can't tell, I'm joking right now. Listen, guys, girls, do me a favor. That's her Instagram right there. Just send her a lovely message. Tell her Noah sent you, and he's gonna find your family. All jokes aside, getting pretty sick and tired of seeing these videos of these wannabe influencers that get mad when a person walks in front of your camera at the gym.
These women tell us to leave them alone, and even when we're minding our own businesses and not even paying attention to them, they still get mad at us for blocking their camera that is set up purely for content creation.
You know, this guy's just working out, minding his own business, and you decide to do your workout filming in the middle of the walkway, and then proceed to say you're not gonna let him ruin your leg day. Listen, if that guy walked in front of your camera and almost ruined your leg day, imagine if you were on the way to the gym, you got clocked by a semi at a four-way intersection, you know? That'd probably ruin your leg day. It's all about perspective.
He's there to train, and you're there to film, and only one of you's actually using the gym correctly.
This is in no way body shaming. I'm making it clear right now, this has nothing to do with her weight. If I'm not sleeping with you, I'm not trying to see all of that.
A guy can give 20 minutes of disclaimers saying that he's not making fun of a person's weight, and he will still be labeled as hateful towards the obese.
So yeah, her need to get kicked out. Big girls, I ain't got a problem with y'all. I'm not forcing you to see what I got, so don't force me to see what you got. Y'all complain about men being creepy. I'm trying to really protect y'all, ladies, and y'all just sitting here rejecting it. So listen, when dudes come up and they talking to you and harassing you at the gym, I don't want to hear nothing.
It's rather disturbing how what this woman is wearing is considered appropriate gym attire. It's revealing and it's almost transparent, and yet she still demands that men not look at her.
Sorry, I'm actually blind. That's a sentence I have to say a lot as a blind person. Once I was in the gym minding my own business on a machine doing whatever exercise, and I hear someone a few meters away say, "Oh, do you like the view?" I'm thinking to myself, uh-oh, we've got a bit of a gym creep here. I wonder what idiot is looking at this poor woman, making her uncomfortable. I don't hear a response from whoever she's talking to, but then I hear again, much closer to me now, did you hear me? Why are you staring at me? Now, I don't look stereotypically blind, but one thing I do, especially when I'm focusing, is just stare into the distance. And it turns out that I was unfortunately staring right at this woman while she was doing her exercise.
The fact that this man is blind is completely legitimate and should be a non-issue for these women. But for some reason, these women are so full of themselves, blind men can apparently see when she's been working out nearby.
I replied to the woman who's now inches from my face, all up in my area. I say, I'm very sorry, didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm actually blind. I was not staring at you, I was staring at nothing. She's not having any of it. She tells me to shut up, calls me a creep, storms off, gets a gym worker. I plead my innocence to them, but they are not listening to me. I was removed from the gym that day. The gym should be a safe space where everyone feels comfortable, but I promise you, not every guy in the gym is a creep.
That's the type of woman who will go online and shame men for making fun of people with disabilities, and yet it's completely different when it comes to blind men in her general vicinity, apparently. It is absolutely sad what men have to do to protect themselves from women at the gym. They have to watch every step, look in very specific places or away from them, and make sure to avoid women at all costs. And all these men want to do is work out in peace.
What about you? What gives you the ick?
Like men at the gym that are just like grunting like really obnoxiously.
So I mean, if all that grunting is the ick and it's annoying and this and that, why is it that you think that somebody hasn't cornered the market? Like a man, couldn't a man open a gym that was just for women and just make a killing so you didn't have to see all those icky men making all those evil grunting sounds?
Well, I think it would be better if a woman opened up a gym for women that want to work out.
They have opened up women-only gyms, but they fail because women don't join them. And the sad part is that if there were men-only gyms, those very same women would lose their mind.
Yeah, but how come they always fail when they do? It's almost like the women want to work out where the men are. It's very strange to me.
I mean, I've never been to an all-women's gym, so...
Yeah, that's interesting, too. You would think that if all of these icky men were around who were trying to check out all these women's... you would think that tons of other women would have that same feeling, and you would just make a killing by having an all-female gym, but they fail. I wonder why that is.
These women will always say that men objectify them and make the gym an unsafe place, and yet these very same women objectify these men, and for some reason that's totally acceptable behavior.
What's your type? Obviously, a girl with...
How do you know that?
Because you were like that one girl that you be around, she don't have... You're like, she's mid.
I said she's mad. I said that because it's flat. I get mad when I look at it's just flat. It's like, that's supposed to be...
Do you think I'm skinny?
Skinny?
Yeah.
I feel like you're average, no?
So you think I'm like average? You wouldn't call me thick?
No.
Would you call me slim thick?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Wait, what?
I mean, you want them to ask? You want to ask them? Go ahead and do a 360 for them, right here.
All right, sure. Okay, I know my fat.
No, yeah, definitely average.
I think most men's type of woman is the type that doesn't bother them at the gym to make lazy advertisements for their spicy content channel.
Diego spot? I mean, you might spot me?
The Diego spot?
No, you might spot me.
Yeah, I'll spot you like Diego did.
Oh, what the f***? Bro, you're gonna be a bad mom.
You better watch your fucking mouth. I'm gonna be a bad mom?
No, you're gonna be the best mom in the whole world.
That's what I thought.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, what? I was trying to spot you.
No, I don't need to spot no. Hey, yo, what the?
This woman literally assaulted this man. She got in his face and then went to his bench press and tried to spot him. This is the stuff that true crime documentaries would be made of if they were actually real.
Oh my god, no way you're really gonna spot me like that.
Like what? No, come on. Just get down. I'm not gonna do it. Come here.
Hey, yo, what the?
What?
Nah, you're weird,
No,
bro.
I was trying to spot you.
Weird, bro.
This man has every right to press charges against this woman for touching him inappropriately without his consent. But if he tried, the authorities would tell him to get over it and to take the compliment.
Can we bring back catcalling?
No.
Not specifically but like flirting. Men don't do it anymore.
Because they've been told not to. It's what everybody wanted.
And I noticed this because they don't walk up to bars and they don't flirt, like at the gym, anywhere. Men don't walk up to anyone anywhere.
Because they go to the bars to get drunk and they go to the gym to get fit. They don't go to either for a restraining order.
But they don't even catcall.
This is good news, though. No?
Like the creepy men who used to catcall don't even do that anymore.
This is just living proof that modern women just want to complain for the sake of complaining. Even when they get exactly what they want, they will still complain, and they will still blame the men for their own insecurities.
It goes to show that even when the creepy guys have stopped doing it, you know it's not all men, because people are still listening, even when they're creepy.
Men have gotten, afraid to talk to women.
Yep.
I'm not saying I need a man to catcall me.
Of course you're not saying that. It's not like you've made a whole video about it.
But a confidence boost every once in a while won't do me any harm.
So if we was to catcall her to boost her ego, what do we get in return?
Let me get offended by you catcalling me at least.
These women will constantly remind women to treat men like dirt, to humble them, or to outright humiliate them, but it's still the man's job to give a random woman an ego boost. Make it make sense.
I'm not really sold by the idea that I can have someone be offended with me as I boost their ego. Hard pass.
I walked through construction sites today and nothing. Not even a honk from a car.
How terrible it must be to feel deprived of other people not recognizing your appearance with a creepy little catcall. I'd love to be catcalled once.
Not saying let's be creepy, but maybe let's be a little creepy and bring some confidence back a little bit.
Nah, don't do it. Never have, never will. Will never be convinced of doing otherwise. No, sorry. You can get enough attention online. You get your random creepy little DMs. That'll tide you over.
Are there still construction workers catcalling women? That almost sounds like a stereotype cartoon from the 1950s.
PSA for all the men who make fun of women for running on the treadmill. And here we have a feminist making things up so she can feel like a victim. Guys aren't making fun of you for running on the treadmill. What? She goes on to say that they're running on the treadmill because they don't want to run alone outside in the dark because they're scared of guys like you. First of all, whose grand idea was it to run alone outside in the dark? You know what? I'll give you that. I'd be petrified running alone in the dark to be hit by a female driver.
So women are afraid at the gym because men will make fun of her. She's afraid to run outside because men will just randomly attack her. So either way, the men are to blame for all of her problems. Feels really nice to hear that.
Karen is about to freak out. While this girl was practicing her sprints on the treadmill at the gym, an older woman suddenly walks over and says something unexpected to her. The girl didn't even respond and just smiled. Who do you think was in the right here?
It's obvious this woman just wants to complain for the sake of complaining. Either that or she completely forgot that gyms are naturally loud. Either way, she is completely in the wrong. If it's not the women trying to shame men at the gym, it's dudes trying to prank other dudes at the gym, which is not only dangerous, it's also a completely stupid way to make content. It's hard to tell if these women are doing improper workouts to try and get men to look for shaming purposes, or if they are truly that incompetent that they can't use the machines properly. She is absolutely crazy. What she's doing can cause permanent injuries, and if she's trying to act like she's a fitness influencer, then she's going to give terrible advice to her followers who will go out and hurt themselves as well.
I came across this video and it horrified me. This influencer thinks she's alone in the gym or she owns the gym, and this is the worst part, she even sends the guy away. This is just horrible, man. I doubt that you can even focus on your workout because this person is behaving so arrogantly and looking at everyone. And it must be horrible to literally even walk around this person, as you see in the video.
This is what main character syndrome does to people. It makes them entitled to think that the entire planet is just one gigantic movie set for them to use. And then they humiliate themselves when people remind them otherwise.
These people should realize that everyone pays the same to work out in the same place called the gym. They should be mindful of how to behave to others when they walk into the video that they didn't even notice.
She's trying to make it seem like the gym is being unfair, but the gym clearly has a dress code and it's not that hard to follow. She obviously is just trying to make content for her failing spicy channel and failing miserably in the process.
I have recently discovered that I have gym enemies, and I do not know why. I always see different groups of girls, like they're always together, and I'm always by myself, just looking at me. I keep my head down. So I happen to look up and see them looking at me. So I know for a fact that they are. And it's fine. Look if you want. But wipe the dirty look off your face. I genuinely don't know why they give me such dirty looks.
The more important question you should be asking is, why do you care if someone else looks at you? They're not assaulting you or even talking to you, so who cares?
Like, mind you, I have never spoken to these women. I do not know them. I don't really speak to anybody at the gym. So it's so unwarranted. Like, what is the dirty look for? I'm always by myself. Like, what? I guess I just have enemies. Enemies, haters, whatever you want to call it. They're at my gym.
These women will complain about just about anything. It's come to the point where if she's ignored, recognized, smiled at, frowned at, it doesn't matter. She will still whine about it.
At the gym is a girl. I think she has a gym crush on me and it's starting to annoy me. I have a girlfriend, so I have zero interest, but she talks to me every time I'm there. Even when I go out of my way not to interact with her, she will wave her hand and start talking, so I have to talk back. She will always work out on the machine near me. I'm polite and talk to her when I have to, but it is now a weekly occurrence. I'm starting to get frustrated with her non-stop pestering. Am I being egocentric by thinking she fancies me, or am I right? And how do I try and stop her from approaching me without being rude or disrespectful towards her?
It's rather sad how the response is obvious, but men now have to make sure every single word is perfect and non-offensive, just to make sure that he doesn't have to suffer a modern woman's scorn.
That's just such a bad situation to be in, isn't it? Like,
it is.
I would hate that.
Yeah, and especially if you were in a relationship, which you once were.
Best thing you can do is just kind of just low-key tell her, you make me uncomfortable, and have a girlfriend.
Yeah, but how would you go saying that to someone?
Maybe she's just friendly though.
If it was me, I'd just literally just put my head down and walk away.
Okay, like in shame?
Yeah, well, not that. It's just I just wouldn't have the confidence to do anything. Like, if a girl looks at me at the gym, I literally just walk away. I get scared, and I just go home.
The fact that this is a conversation is rather depressing. All that man has to do is tell her to leave him be, and this is somehow warranting a long discussion about the appropriate way to do it without being obliterated by this woman.
Somehow in conversation drop that you have a girlfriend and see what happens.
Yeah, like how I went to my girlfriend's last night. You know?
Polite ways to go about these things.
Yeah.
You don't want to hurt any feelings unnecessarily.
You can go up to her, look her in the eyes, point at her and say, "Don't you come near me ever again at the gym."
The best way is to casually mention that you have a girlfriend during the conversation and see how she reacts. You'll have all the answers you need.
This fitness influencer is still getting hate till this day. And this is all after she posted this clip making fun of an unsuspecting dude at the gym a while back.
Women demanded that men don't look at them at the gym, but they give themselves permission to look at men, shame men, make fun of men, and when they do it, it's funny. And the men are just expected to deal with it.
Hold it. Doing unnecessary gym right now. Like, y'all, I don't even understand if he's trying to surf. There's so many other ways you can target your back.
Yeah, so what that dude was doing is a totally legit exercise called the seal row, and everyone was mad, and she immediately got banned at her gym, and people started calling her a clown and a liar, and that's what she gets for making fun of someone minding their own business. And then she made a response saying that all of the hate towards her is all because of her skin color, and they came from white Republicans and racists. And she also made a video stating the same thing. And oh, people got even more mad that even the people with the same skin color as her started to clown on her as well.
It's insane how she immediately plays the race card after people call her out for being wrong and for trying to put a dude on blast for lifting in a style that she never heard of. Anything at all to avoid accountability.
Proving her absolutely wrong. And it got so bad that even her Yelp reviews got bombed, forcing her to turn off her comments after that incident. But now she turned it back on after 6 months, and the hate immediately popped up again, telling her to apologize and to do better.
She thought she'd just wait it out and come back once people forgot, but nah, she's getting that karma in full effect.
I'm a gym girly. I'm gonna pull my shorts up my and tuck my shirt into my bra, and I'm gonna pretend that it's not to make my bigger. I'm a gym girl. I'm gonna set up my camera to take videos of myself, but it's really just to catch the creeps.
I'm sure that this is being played for laughs, but at the same time, there are tons of gym girls who pull this crap for attention from men.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't 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 do it.
Not trying to be judgmental, but why do almost all women do that though? Like for real.
If a woman feels the need to take off her pants in front of a weight machine, then there's a very good chance it's for attention. That's what locker rooms are for. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.